It was once called the future of trucks, but now it's turning into Elon Musk's biggest headache. The Cybertruck came with wild promises, crazy hype, and bold claims of changing the auto industry forever. But if it was supposed to be unstoppable, why are sales crashing so fast? Behind the shiny steel body, shocking problems are piling up from angry customers to slipping demand. This isn't just a bump in the road, it's a full-on collapse that could shake Tesla's image to the core. It all started with a dream, a bold vision that looked like it came straight out of a science fiction movie, if you will. Elon Musk stood on stage in 2019 with his stainless steel monster, the Cybertruck, and promised the world something no one had ever seen before. A truck that was stronger, faster, futuristic, and built to last forever. It wasn't just a truck. Musk called it the future of transportation. People cheered, the internet exploded, and within days, over 1 million pre-orders rolled in. Everyone thought Tesla had just rewritten the rulebook for pickup trucks. But today, only a few years later, the Cybertruck has turned into something completely different. What was once a symbol of hope and excitement has now become a story of broken promises, recalls, falling sales, and endless jokes, to be frank with you. It went from being hyped as the ultimate truck of tomorrow to being called one of the biggest flops in modern car history. When Elon Musk first revealed the Cybertruck in Los Angeles, it was unlike anything the world had ever seen. With sharp angles, stainless steel panels, and a design that looked like it rolled out of a set of Blade Runner, it was bold, different, and shocking.
Oh my God. Well, maybe that was a little too hard. Sorry? Okay. It didn't go through, so that's a plus side.
Let's try the right.
Try that one, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Musk promised bulletproof windows, a 500-mile range, super strength, and a price tag that started at just under $40,000. He told investors Tesla would sell 250,000 Cybertrucks every year by 2025. And guess what? People believed him. I mean, come on, why wouldn't they? Musk already had a history of delivering cars that looked impossible at first. The Model S was a hit, the Model 3 became one of the best-selling EVs in the world, and Tesla stock made early investors rich. So when Musk said the Cybertruck would be everywhere in just a few years, people did trust him. Pre-orders went through the roof. More than 1 million people put down a deposit. Some fans even bragged about ordering more than one. At that time, it felt like the Cybertruck wasn't just going to succeed. It was going to crush every other truck on the road. So fast forward to 2024. Tesla finally started delivering Cybertrucks to customers after years of delays. But instead of being the dream machine Musk had promised, the truck quickly revealed problems. The price tag wasn't $40,000 anymore. Instead, it started at around $80,000 to $100,000. That's double the original promise. Many people who had placed early reservations suddenly realized they couldn't afford it. The range? Musk had said 500 miles. Well, in reality, customers were getting closer to 200 miles in real-world driving. That is less than half of what was promised. Oh, and don't get me started on the bulletproof windows. Everyone still remembers the embarrassing moment when the glass shattered on stage during the launch event. Musk laughed it off back then, but the joke stuck. And later, there were recalls because of panels falling off while the car was moving. Imagine paying $100,000 for a truck only to see a steel panel fly off on the highway. And by 2025, Tesla had delivered only a fraction of the trucks Musk had promised. Instead of hundreds of thousands, it was just, 5,000 to 6,000 Cybertrucks in a quarter. At that pace, hitting $250,000 a year looked like a fantasy. Tesla tries to keep the numbers secret, but analysts found a way to dig into the data. Between April and June 2025, Tesla delivered 384,000 vehicles worldwide. That might sound big, but it was actually a 13.5% decline compared to the year before. When looking at the category that includes the Cybertruck, sales dropped by 52% in a single year. Hey, that's not just a dip if I saw one. That's a total collapse. It's hard to say exactly how many of these were Cybertrucks because Tesla groups them with its older luxury models like the Model S and Model X. But based on registration data, experts estimate that in the second quarter of 2025, Tesla sold somewhere around 5,000 to 6,000 Cybertrucks. Compare that to Ford's F-150 Lightning or Rivian's R1T, and the numbers look embarrassing. Now, that wasn't just a miss, it was a total total disaster. The failure of the Cybertruck can't be blamed on just one factor. It was a mix of a lot of issues that together created the perfect storm. One of the biggest problems was the price. When Elon Musk first announced the Cybertruck, he promised a futuristic machine for around $40,000, making it sound like a vehicle that almost anyone can aspire to own. But when the truck finally arrived on the market, that dream had doubled in cost, with prices ranging from $80,000 to $100,000. It was no longer a practical truck for everyday people. It became more like a luxury toy for the wealthy, cutting out the very audience Musk had originally excited. Another major disappointment was the driving range. Musk had confidently promised 500 miles on a single charge, a figure that would have set the truck apart from every other EV on the market. But when the customers finally got behind the wheel, reality was much harsher. Most drivers reported closer to 200 miles of range, less than half of what was originally claimed. To make matters worse, the highly advertised range extender, which was supposed to solve this problem, quietly disappeared without any explanation. The design, which once seemed bold and futuristic, also turned into a problem of its own. On stage, the sharp angles and stainless steel body looked like something out of a sci-fi movie, but in reality, it was impractical. Parking became a total nightmare, visibility was poor, and in several countries, the truck couldn't even meet basic safety regulations. What once looked daring quickly became a daily inconvenience. Reliability also became a serious concern. Within just 13 months, the Cybertruck faced at least 8 recalls. Issues ranged from body panels falling off while driving to faulty windshield wipers. Instead of being remembered as a durable machine built for the future, it began earning a reputation for sloppy quality and careless engineering. Beyond the mechanical flaws, the truck also became entangled in politics. Instead of standing as a futuristic symbol for everybody, it became tied to Elon's personal image and political stances. The Cybertruck started to be seen as a symbol of the MAGA right wing, turning it into a polarizing vehicle. For some, it was no longer about tech or design, but about aligning with Musk's controversial persona. And while all of this unfolds, competition moved ahead. Rivian, Ford, and GM pushed out electric trucks that were more practical, reliable, and customer-friendly. In China, Tesla was completely outpaced by BYD, which managed to sell 1 million EVs in just the first half of the year. As rivals gained ground, Tesla's once unstoppable momentum faltered, and the Cybertruck became a painful reminder of promises unkept. The Cybertruck failure isn't just about one bad vehicle, it reflects a deeper problem inside Tesla. The company that once dominated the EV market is now losing ground. In the United States, Tesla is no longer the only name in electric cars. Ford, GM, Rivian, and even startups are fighting for the same buyers. In Europe and China, the situation is even worse. Chinese automakers, especially BYD, are beating Tesla with cheaper, more reliable cars. In fact, by 2025, Tesla is at risk of losing its crown as the world's top EV maker. BYD is pulling ahead, and Tesla's sales are falling at the same time. Tesla's stock, which once soared nearly 300% in 5 years, is now struggling. It's down about 17% this year. For investors, the Cybertruck disaster is just another reminder that Musk's big promises don't always match reality. The auto industry has seen big flops before, and now the Cybertruck is joining that infamous list. Think of Ford's Edsel in the 1950s, which was hyped as the car of the future, but collapsed in sales. Think of the Pontiac Aztec, mocked for its design. Think of the DeLorean DMC-12, which became famous only because of the Back to the Future movies, not because people bought it. The Cybertruck is now being compared to all of those. Industry experts say it might be even worse. Musk promised 250,000 Cybertrucks a year, and in reality, Tesla sold fewer than 40,000 in its first full year. For a man who built his reputation on changing the car industry, this is a painful blow. So, does this mean Tesla is finished? Well, probably not, unfortunately. Tesla still has a loyal fan base, strong technology, and a huge brand name, but the Cybertruck has exposed cracks in Musk's empire. It showed what happens when hype runs faster than reality. It shows that even Musk can't bend the laws of physics, economics, and engineering at the same time. And it showed that people are no longer willing to believe every promise without proof. The Cybertruck was supposed to be Tesla's boldest creation. Instead, it had become a symbol of overpromising, under-delivering, and losing touch with the everyday buyer. Elon Musk once said demand for the Cybertruck was off the charts. He claimed more than 1 million reservations. Tesla even built a factory ready to pump out 250,000 trucks a year. But reality has been brutal. Low sales, high prices, endless recalls, political baggage, and strong competition have turned the dream into a nightmare. The Cybertruck is no longer the future. It's a punchline, and for Tesla, the flop is more than just embarrassing. It's a warning sign that the age of easy wins might be over. That's all for today. The Cybertruck hype may have hit a wall, but the road ahead is full of twists. Drop a like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Catch you in the next one!